Hello, dear Aries, and welcome to Divine Debut 11. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you for joining us here. This is a Patreon love reading for your sign for the month of September of 2025. Today is actually the 11th when it's done, and that's because I was away. So these readings will be released to YouTube later on down the month. Let's see what's going on, dear Aries. As September is an eclipse month, it's not an easy month. Big fated changes, obviously, that are getting you out of your comfort zone. Let's see what is coming through. Do check out your other placements as well. And let's go for Aries, dear Spirit. What's coming through in love for Aries? Wow, well, this card has come through 3 times for the last 3 signs. I just did Pisces, did Aquarius before that, and you've got the same card. So Leo is all about the heart. It's about following the heart, but this is also a card of strength and patience, but also knowing your worth, holding back on your desires, being patient. Let's see, as we're using the Connolly Tarot, the Kipper, the Little Greek Oracle, the Moonology Oracle, the Mystic Moon Oracles, and the Cartomanzia for more clarity, as well as some love messages at the end of the reading. We're doing a random reading, so just going with it, going with the flow. For Aries, what's going on in love, please, Spirit? What is going on in love for Aries this month, or whenever you get to view this message? Remember, it is a general one. So generally looking to the sign of Aries in love around the eclipse times. Okay, let's go. Aries. Page of Pentacles. Earth. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This could be a messenger. We've got the High Priestess. Trust your intuition. Pisces, Virgo energy. The High Priestess, Pisces, is where we have that lunar eclipse, right? Lunar eclipse in Pisces, which is a full moon around the 7th, so just a few days ago. And Pisces, if you're an Aries rising, of course, is something is coming to a completion point, is happening behind you, and you may not be aware of what is being released, what needs to be released, what's happening behind the scenes, nevertheless. Let's see. We've got the Star. Aquarius comes through as well. The Star is hope. It is a card of healing and a card of possible communication. It's very futuristic. It's the ability to think out of the box. It's the ability for things to clear where there's been nebulous and disillusioning energies. Let's see, with the Star, this is a great promise here. The Two of Swords, which is a very common card this month. Lots of dilemmas as we're needing to release the old to move towards the new. We're having a solar eclipse on the 21st in Virgo, which is going to ask you to make some adjustments, right? There is some karma that you're needing to work through. The Two of Swords is a dilemma. It is a choice. We've got a couple of twos. Twos speak to coupling up or breaking up. You're trying to come into balance. Four of Cups. Usually in the Four of Cups, we see that there are missed opportunities, or someone's not happy in their emotional life, and they're focusing on other things. Here in the Connolly, we see the communication of the angel with this person, the angel holding the Holy Grail, that Ace of Cups, the opportunity. This could be second chances, missed opportunities returning, and you're going to have a lot of quick and harsh communications, lots of clearing out, lots of truth. You could see, and this could be Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. The Knight of Swords, Aquarius, I would say more so. He's cutting with his sword through those dark clouds. The dark clouds could be nebulousness, illusion, deception, could also be worry. Okay, so Knights are all about action. This can speak to travel as well, movement, and the energies moving and not being stuck. What's at the bottom? Nine of Swords. So it's a bit of a worry card. This is the worry walk card. Lots of worry surrounding a wish fulfillment. You've got two wish cards here, the Nine of Cups and the Star card. But there's a lot of worry, you know, having those sleepless nights, unless you're dealing with an air, another air sign, right? It could be around the new moon, that solar eclipse on the 21st in Virgo, which is going to be at the 29th anaretic degree, which could bring a lot of worries because it's going to be in opposition to Saturn. Lots of sort of a sense of urgent matters around that amplified new moon in Virgo. We will be taking more tarot cards, but let's take some other messages and see what's going on. We'll be using the Kipper in a moment, but let's take Angelology first of all and see what's going on with the lunations, also with your emotions, your emotional life, the other person's secret life. You're not here by chance. You're here and you're looking for answers, so you're obviously in the dark about what the month of September may be about. Excuse me. For Aries. Aries, please, Spirit. Confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. Well, that won't be for a while, but it could speak to a new beginning, possibly with a Leo individual. And you've got the Strength card there as well. But obviously whatever's going on in Leo, and Leo is where Venus is at. Venus is transiting through Leo, so she does work well with your sign, so you need to feel confident. You need to know that you've got the ability to manifest whatever it is that you're hoping for, that you've been putting, where you've been putting in your energy. Dear Aries, let's see. Now, your ruling planet is in a weak position in Libra, but that won't last too long yet. It's all about finding the middle ground where relationships are concerned. Maybe we're needing to see the other's point of view sometimes, put ourselves in their position. Let's see with the Kipper what comes through for Aries in love. What's coming through? Toil and labor. Bad health. This is bad physical or psychological health. I said psychological help. So obviously there probably will be. Could be a Leo that's helping you out. Could be a friend. Could be a family member, let's say. And we see change, and the Chariot is very much, it's like the Chariot, like the Cancer card, right? Where there is change, there's movement. I like that. I like that. And there are high honors here. Adjudication, decisions, dilemmas. But we've got the Lovers. We've got a mature man and the Great Fortune. It's incredible that most of the signs have gotten the Great Fortune card, which would be Jupiter in Cancer, because this is a Jupiterian card, and it does speak to great fortune. Doesn't have to be only money and finances. It could be just a fortunate time, a fated fortunate change that you're going through. Now, Jupiter, divine timing. Jupiter in Cancer is in a challenging aspect to you, but even challenging aspects from Jupiter can say that there will be optimism and abundance and expansion and luck. Just don't go overboard with optimism. Stay grounded. And we do see a mature man here. Usually he would be someone that is an advisor, someone that's there to support you, unless this is your person. In the Kipper, we've got the main male, but because it's only a small spread, I'm not crossing out that you could be dealing with someone that has got silver hair, someone who's quite grounded. They've got their feet planted on the ground. I do get Capricorn, Sagittarius here. Someone who is he's very knowledgeable of the world. You could see the world ball here and all the books behind him. So this could be someone that's a support system for you. But we see the adjudication here in the change and the lovers. So that's interesting here. It's like we're going from negative, positive, then again going back. The planets are going back. The outer planets are going back. It's like an unfinished story that we're still needing to deal with. And there are concerns still about where we're heading to. And the courthouse, anything legal or anything unjust. Because the courthouse and the adjudication could be Mars, your ruling planet, transiting through Libra. If not anything legal, it's decisions, it's support, it's dilemmas, so on and so forth. Because the lovers is here, right? The lovers is a divine union. So with the Four of Cups, usually we see that someone is unhappy in their emotional life, in their home life. But there'll be a lot of clearing out. Obviously, someone could be coming through very quickly with a decision. Things have been sort of up in the air, very nebulous. Someone maybe needed their time. They're looking towards the future. Where am I heading? Where am I going? That's the Page of Pentacles. Some of you are also seeking support and guidance. Could be from an astrologer, tarot reader. Because this is your wish fulfillment. It could be something in the future. It could be in the Aquarius season next year, for all I know, as it is a very, very significant time with Neptune that's in your sign, causing you a lot of illusion and confusion. Saturn also was in your sign, has gone back to Pisces, but they will return. So, you know, Saturn is the blockages, the limitations, but also the glue, as per some wish fulfillment, which is Neptune. Neptune is God. Neptune is the divine. Neptune is the higher octave of Venus, and Venus is the goddess of love. Unconditional love could be Neptune, but let's take more cards because it's a very significant time, as I said, for you moving forward. Let's take more tarot and see. What I see here is a lot of worries relative to a possible wish fulfillment. Nines do speak to endings. Yes, September is also the 9th month. Let's look at the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. 10 of Cups, which is a card of bliss. There are the lovers again. This is someone flirting with the idea of taking this relationship further. But this divine union has brought a lot of happiness and a possible ending to a past family situation, because the 10 of Cups is the family, right? And 10s do speak to endings, restarts. It's like the Ace of Cups. Someone is studying this situation and looking if this could possibly work out long term in the physical world. Because in the emotional, in the ethereal, in the imaginative, it's a very different story. Let's look at the High Priestess, because this could be a spiritual connection with someone. We've got a Queen of Pentacles here. She's come through for a few signs, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. She's a mother. She is very aligned. She's very spiritual. This could be the same person, or this could be a spouse, and this could be the other woman, for all I know. Let's take one more, and we've got the Wheel of Fate. Trust your intuition that Queen of Pentacles, she is the minor arcana of the Empress. So she's Earth, so she's very grounded. She's very patient. I do see her very strongly as Virgo as well. And this solar eclipse in Virgo, this new moon, is in good aspect to Jupiter. So fated changes, unless there is a divorce proceedings, separation because of the wheel, Jupiter rules Pisces, which can speak to endings, secret love affairs, but also Sagittarius, which could speak to anything legal, right? Sagittarius, I should say Jupiter, which is Zeus. He can speak to coming together or separating. Let's have a look at that Nine of Swords. What's that about? Yeah, looking for the answers. Looks like the Virgo new moon, the solar eclipse, will be quite stressful for you, but someone is seeing the light, inner or outer, relative to anything that's been toxic that you need to release, that you're fearing moving forward to. That's two major arcana, Virgo and Capricorn. So they're earth signs, and earth speaks to grounding, security, stability, long term, but also reality. And we see the card is called materialism, so more about the materialistic side of life that could be holding someone bound or chained or restricted, or just the practical side of life. And this, we know that the devil can speak to secret love affairs as well. But remember that Virgo is about purification. I don't know if you're working with someone that's out of bounds for you. Remember that the devil is addictions, addictive cycles, going through difficult cycles and lessons again and again. There's like a breaking free with the Wheel of Fortune here. You need to trust this. And you know, Jupiter is also in the sign of Pisces, and that's the North Node, where we all need to head towards. And that means believing, trusting, surrendering, and going with the flow. What does the star mean? Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is a marriage card. It's a family card. It's a card of abundance, but it can also speak to, again, it's a 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. And the wheel is also a 10, and 10s speak to endings. We've got 9s here. We've got a few 9s, and then 10s. This is like coming to a completion point and a restart. And that restart, dear Aries, will be once we've finished what we're needing to finish in the sign of Pisces, which is the release, the karma, the addictive behaviors, whatever is unhealthy for us, whether it's psychologically, physically. Some of you may have been feeling sort of left out in the cold, blocked, lots of worries here, lots of choices, and lots of dilemmas here. Let's take another card on that 10 of Pentacles, which turns into the Ace. That is a promise. And the Strength card, be patient. You've got the Strength card twice. Could be that a Leo individual is going to play a major role in your life, or the lunations in the Aquarius season, new moon in Aquarius, full moon in Leo, which I think is going to be an eclipse. That could be a very significant time for you as well. So in sometime in February. Let's look at the Two of Swords. We've got the Chariot, which we spoke about before. As long as a decision is made to move forward, this is a change of home, residence, relationship. And we've got Temperance again. She's saying, be patient. There's an alchemy going on. Things will change. They will get unstuck. As long as someone sees that light, the internal light. Let's have a look at the Four of Cups. What's that about? We've got the Magician, another major arcana. So many majors here. This is not in your hands, dear Aries. You need to go with the flow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 major arcana cards right here. This is not in your hands. You need to go with the flow. What is the Magician about? Because the Magician could be trickery, but it's also a new beginning. Here's another Ace. Remember the 10s turn into aces. Was it Aquarius that had so many aces? Yes. Aquarius had many aces, and you've got the star here, which does speak to Aquarius. I'm wondering if you're not connecting with an Aquarius. Let's look at the Magician. It's like an alignment of the stars that gives you all the tools for second chances, but you're needing to release the past. 4 of Cups, 5 of Cups. Don't stop. Don't keep focusing on the past. Do whatever is necessary, release, and move forward. Because if you don't do it, then you're going to be forced to do that. I see a lot of force here in the Knight of Swords. The energies are going to be racing. All the planets will be in air and fire, which helps you get unstuck and move forward, get out of the rut. Let's look at this Knight of Swords. Lots of information coming through. Another 10, another Ace. Ace of Wands, desire, passion, the light coming on. The seeds have been planted in the past. Remember the 9s, so many 9s and 10s. It's going to be a bit of a whirlwind in the month of September. Just go with it. Know that the portal opens through crisis, through hardship, and confidence is your key. You need to be the lion. Remember that the sun is exalted in Aries. You need to stand in your power. Let's take one more. We've got the King of Pentacles. Wow. King and Queen of Pentacles. This is like the Empress and the Emperor. Which the King of Pentacles, yes, could be someone that's very materialistic. Let's not cross that out. Usually this would be Taurus, could be a Capricorn, could be a Virgo, for all we know. But King of Pentacles is someone stable, someone that can give you that security and that stability, but they're very slow to move. Remember, King of Pentacles could be a father, they could be a business owner, they could be someone that's very supportive. This mature man could be the King of Pentacles, someone that's very supportive, someone that's new, that's bringing luck to you. It could be financial and emotional changes, lucky changes. And 3 of Cups, this is a possible celebration for some of you. It could be a reconciliation if you've gone through a breakup, or it's involving third parties. It doesn't have to be, but remember the Devil and the Lovers, very similar cards that do speak to love affairs, third parties, and love that is out of bounds. But twin flame is very different to a karmic. The Devil would be a karmic that you need to release, but the work needs to be done. So very significant month. Let's look at the little love oracle. What is the potential in love for Aries in the month of September? More so, thank you, Spirit, for Aries. What's going on for Aries? What is potentially happening on this general reading for Aries? Wow, okay. It looks like you're going to be jolted on the right path, because that's like saying this way is not the right way. We've got a marriage. We've got a spiritual connection, or a physical connection, or a platonic connection. A connection that has stayed within the spiritual realm and hasn't become real because of the pig. The pig is reality. It's materialism. It's what you touch is real, right? But it is a card of luck and abundance and spiritual awareness and awakening. This isn't 21. This is a 5, which is the Hierophant. And 5s do speak to change. There's change coming because it's a 21. It's the World card. Now, you could be ending a long-term commitment or marriage, connecting with someone that's from a different part of the world. They hold different beliefs, or it's a very difficult ending, but you've also gone through awakening. Plus, you may be getting grounded at this point because, and this is the 5 of Swords, the Justice card, and the Knight of Swords, which is here. I don't know if you're going to have, because the seeds need time to grow, right? And remember, this is someone that's quite slow. So there may be some trouble, some hardships, some concerns, surely. But you need to stay confident, because this is a potential that this King of Pentacles may not be ready yet. It could be dealing with any legalities, any possible divorce settlement, whether it's them or you. It feels like there's still some issues here. There are still some issues because remember what I said about the kipper. It's on, off, on, off. The adjudication, the decision, the support, and then the divine timing. What's beneath this? We've got the tables are turning, 7 of Wands. It's like you're given the higher position. It's like you're going to win over the fox. The rooster is obviously protecting its pen with its hands. So it's like a turning of the tables. And justice will be served. Remember, this is justice, and it could be speaking also to the Libra season, that you may feel justified. Remember, there are so many endings and new beginnings. Let's take 3 cards from the Cartomanzia. Let's give you more information. 6 of Cups, soulmate, nostalgia, the past, or children. And we've got a Knight of Cups, which could be a Scorpio, Cancer, or a Pisces, or just an emotional offer. Knight of Cups is usually more Scorpio for me. But in this deck, could also be a fire sign because of the red. I do get more Sag, Scorpio, Sag, Casper possibly. Lots of cups there, lots of emotions recently and in the past. Let's see what's going on for Aries. We've got the consultant, someone who's sitting down. He's obviously made a business deal, possibly. I do get the King of Pentacles as this consultant, or someone who's, an entrepreneur. They've got their own business, basking in their riches, taking their sweet old time, thinking. And this could also be someone that you're consulting. Could be this mature man, for all we know. We've got a message. This is a positive message that's coming in from Mercury. May come in quickly, right? It's the actual Page of Pentacles, which is going to play a major role here. And we've got the gifts. This is money growth or scattered thoughts. It's got to do with the mind. 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles. Someone thinking of collaborating. These are gifts. These are riches. There's good news coming in. News about being valued, about being acknowledged, I would say. But also money is looking really good as well. And we've got a visit. We've got the 3 of Cups here and here. We've got a visit. But this is also, yes, it's the card of visit, but it speaks to children, pregnancy, fertility, growing emotional bond, love, and everything beautiful. This is so good. But there is third parties. There's jealousy here beneath that. Yeah. Negative thoughts about coming together. We see third parties, someone spying on this couple. Gossip, rumors. Be careful who you share your information with. There can be conflict and a little bit of depression here. Negative thoughts these are, and oppression. Someone's been holding back, oppressing something that they're going to come through with, and it may be a little bit harsh. You may feel it as a bit harsh, but it may also clear the air. Let's take your emotions and your psyche. How will you be going through September? How will you be feeling, and what may you be becoming conscious of for Aries, please, Spirit? And then we'll look at your person and their emotions and their subconscious. Aries. Awakening. And an awakening is never easy, Aries. Abandoned. Vibrations. and crossroads. So there is going to be opportunities plus also dilemmas here. Some of you are fearing the abandonment, or you're fearing abandoning a past karmic. Spirit is like telling you the path is open for you. The signs will be there. Look out for signs and synchronicities. Okay, as you see with the abandoned, I do get childhood abandoning issues, unless you're parents and you've got children. You worry about them, but there's the rose here, and the rose could be a gift. Where love is concerned, of course, as long as you make the changes that Spirit is calling you to make. Let's look at the person you're hoping to manifest. Where are they? They want to return. This is someone you've known from this lifetime, could be from a past lifetime. Big dreams. They're dreaming of you. Maybe they've been very nebulous, not very clear about what they want, how they feel. It's like they're ready to take a dive into the deep end. So that's like a risk for them. And action. This is communication for sure. It could be also travel, movement, and messages. And we've got an offer on the table. There's your soulmate on their knees. They're hoping to return and make you an offer that you may not believe at first. This sounds amazing. But you know, the big dreams for me is Pisces, very strongly. So I don't know that this will happen this month. Let's look at because we did mention Aquarius, Pisces season just there before your birthday next year. Of course, it's a general reading, so will not resonate for all of you. What's the general energy? Fifth dimension and twin flame. You are connected telepathically. Some of you it's a soulmate, others of you it's a twin flame, right? You dream about each other. You're on fire. You want this connection. They want this connection badly. Oh my God, Aries. Aries, oh my God, I got the goosebumps. You're changing direction. Wherever you've been, you're going elsewhere. You're going elsewhere. You're moving towards a twin flame. Period. Aries, I got the goosebumps all over. And I did not get that with any other sign. Wow, I'm still getting the goosebumps. Let's look at some love messages. Let's get into the head of your person. Wow, what a reading. I'm not in love with you, I have to be honest. These could be words that will be shared with a karmic, possibly. I see pain and sorrow in your eyes. Please trust that I won't ever hurt you. I regret the moment that I let you go. You bring such happiness to my life. I don't want to be the third person. And I love, love, love you. What's at the bottom? I'm now awakened. Now I see clearly you are the one for me. And let's take the twin flame messages by Mystic Moon. Just a few more, as there are many of you out there. Let's get into the head of your person for Aries, the person that they are concentrating on now. Help us pick at their brain and their thoughts. Thank you, Spirit. I feel badly for the way that I treated you. You didn't deserve that. I'm a better person because of you. My heart is telling me just do it. Is it possible to forgive and forget? You are an angel, and I wish I could take back the things I said. If I knew then what I know now, I would have made different choices. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful messages. Dear Aries, expect big changes, the wheel of fate, and in divine timing. We're going through like a portal now, which isn't going to be an easy one, but it's going to put us on path. If we've been off path, Spirit knows best. Let's leave it up to Spirit. Go with the flow is my message to you. Sending you love and trust your heart always. Thank you so much, dear Aries. Love and light, and we'll be back with more.